Are you seeking an adventure far off the beaten path, or are you a thrill seeker who loves to explore and discover places that are so remote, no one has ever heard of them? If yes, then this video is for you. Here, we feature 10 of the most dangerous places around the world, from islands filled with snakes to lake which is always boiling. These locations offer unique experiences but come with their own set of risks. Let's begin with the countdown. On number 10, we have Death Valley. Death Valley is the hottest, driest, and lowest national park in America, with temperatures reaching up to 120 degrees Fahrenheit during summer months. It can be a dangerous place if one isn't properly prepared. It is recommended to drink at least 1 gallon of water daily, plus avoid hiking or traveling on unpaved roads all around the year. Surprisingly enough though, car accidents are actually more likely responsible for deaths here in Death Valley than heat exposure, with only 1 to 2 people dying due to overheating. The epic journey of gold hunting pioneers led to the discovery of Death Valley. After California's first gold mine became public knowledge in 1848, thousands converged on this desolate desert with dreams in their hearts, only to be met by a valley filled with fear. One group tragically lost its life here, while many more came close enough to taste death itself. At number 9, we have Snake Island. If you're in the market for some hair-raising adventures, why not get a taste of South America by visiting Snake Island? Located off of the coast of southeastern Brazil, it is an island overrun with thousands and thousands of lethal golden lancehead vipers. A trip to this forbidden place will bring out an adventurer's spirit if you're brave enough. These snakes are extremely aggressive and their venomous bites can cause serious injury or death. Some locals tell stories of snake sightings on the beach and boats being sunk by giant snakes. Indeed, these creatures have the potential to make any traveler think twice about going ashore. For those brave explorers that do venture onto Snake Island, caution is strongly advised. On 8th position, we have Yungas Road. Bolivia's Yungas Road, nicknamed Death Road because of its treacherous cliffs and numerous fatalities each year, is one of the most notorious roads on Earth. It twists and winds up the towering Andes Mountains, forcing travelers to traverse narrow paths that jump off into dizzying gorges. The road is only meters wide at points, and one slip-up can mean certain death. Yet despite these dangers, tourists continue to flock to it for a chance to experience a true test of nerve. Shockingly, the locals often use Yungas Road as a primary source of transportation for their everyday needs. So if you're ever feeling brave enough, hop on this legendary road for an adventure through Bolivian history and danger like no other. On 7th spot, we have the Devil's Pool. Experience an adrenaline rush unlike any other as you swim to the edge of Victoria Falls in the Devil's Pool. Located in Zambia, this naturally occurring phenomenon is a sensation of a lifetime. The dangerously close proximity to a 154-foot sheer drop may strike fear into the heart of all who dare venture near. The border between life and death at this place is incredibly thin. Despite its intimidating air, thousands visit each year and are more than happy to risk their lives for a snapshot worth 1,000 words. Those brave souls who take on this extreme experience are rewarded with a once-in-a-lifetime feeling when poised above the raging waters below. Make sure you take caution when visiting though, for any misstep could cost you your life. At 6th, we have Okamion. The town of Okamion, Russia, is known for its enchanting beauty as well as bone-chilling temperatures. Located deep in the Far East region and famously called the Pole of Cold, Okamion has been recorded as having the coldest temperature ever experienced in the Northern Hemisphere and is known for its extreme climate conditions. Despite being one of the coldest human settlements on Earth, over 500 people continue to inhabit this fiercely cold land. Living off primarily animal husbandry and fishing as farming is impossible in such frigid weather. While one might wonder which dangers are associated with a town famous for its bitter cold winters, there are actually many dangers, including tearing apart buildings due to intense frost heaves and frozen rivers that could lead to fatalities while attempting a crossing. Even though life here may seem bleak at first sight, people have indeed managed to survive in Oymiakon's harsh environment. On fifth position, we have Nica Crystal Cave. Deep within the Mexican desert lies the mesmerizing Nica Crystal Cave, home to some of the largest crystals in the world. The sheer beauty of these gleaming structures is enough to leave you breathless, but these gems come with a dangerous catch. With temperatures reaching up to 136 degrees Fahrenheit and humidity levels over 90%, this underground wonderland is not for the faint of heart. As you stare in awe at the towering crystals, it's easy to forget about the lurking hazards that threaten your every move. The cave requires special gear, including suits and respiratory gear, to withstand the potentially lethal atmosphere, yet despite the risks, adventurers from all corners of the world continue to make the journey to this otherworldly underworld, a testament to both the power of human curiosity and the sheer beauty of nature's wonders. We have the Boiling Lake on fourth spot. At first glance, the Boiling Lake in Dominica appears to be a natural wonder, a marvel to behold. But beneath the surface lies a danger that is not easily apparent. The lake's water constantly boils at a temperature that reaches up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit, making it one of the most extreme thermal features on Earth. The slightest misstep on the surrounding unstable terrain could result in a fatal fall, and the toxic gases that emanate from the lake can cause respiratory problems or even death. Though it may seem tempting to take a dip in the bubbling waters, it's important to remember that the Boiling Lake isn't a place for recreation or relaxation, but rather a place for caution. On third position, we have the Skeleton Coast. The Skeleton Coast in Namibia may sound like a pretty spooky place, and in some ways it is. The vast expanse of sandy beach and rocky terrain is a sight to behold, but it's also incredibly dangerous to navigate. The treacherous waters are infamous for shipwrecks, and the shoreline itself is littered with the remains of countless vessels that have met their match against the violent tides. But the dangers don't end there. The harsh desert environment provides its own set of challenges, with precious little water or shelter available for those who venture too far from civilization. While the Skeleton Coast is undeniably beautiful, it's not a place for the faint of heart. Only the most adventurous souls should attempt to explore this treacherous landscape. At the second position, we have the Danakil Desert. The Danakil Desert, located in the Afar region of Ethiopia, is truly an awe-inspiring sight. Spanning over 100,000 square kilometers, this scorched wasteland is known for its unforgiving terrain, blistering heat, and otherworldly landscapes that seem to belong on another planet altogether. Despite its beauty, however, the Danakil Desert is not a place to be taken lightly. With temperatures that soar well over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, toxic gases emanating from the ground, and bloodthirsty bandits roaming the area, this desert is a true test of human survival skills. Only the most experienced and resilient adventurers dare venture into the Danakil, and even they do so with a healthy dose of caution and respect for this harsh, unforgiving environment. At the top spot, we have the Elephant's Foot. In the heart of the abandoned Chernobyl nuclear power plant lies a monstrosity so deadly, so radioactive, that it has been nicknamed the Elephant's Foot. This mass of solidified nuclear material is a haunting reminder of the disaster that occurred in 1986, leaving the surrounding city uninhabitable and the world in shock. The Elephant's Foot is a lethal sight to behold. One glance and you'll immediately realize the danger that lurks in the silent halls of the plant. Despite being encased in concrete and radiation-fighting materials, this deadly mass continues to release toxic particles that pose a threat to anyone who dares to venture too close. It is a gruesome reminder of the human cost of our experiments with nuclear power. So those are the top 10 most dangerous tourist places in the world, guys. Exploring these dangerous tourist destinations is not for the faint of heart, and even if it might appear enticing to visit them, there is often an inherent risk involved. While the chance of danger may seem slim, it is important to remember that the consequences can be drastic, no matter how much caution you exercise. Tourists are advised to take extreme precaution when traveling to any of these places. Be aware of your surroundings and understand the potential risks at hand before embarking on an adventure. With a balanced mindset and vigilant behavior, even these risky areas can potentially provide a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Thanks for watching, all of you, and please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed the video. I will be uploading new videos every week. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Thanks for your support.